Chris, do you kind of come away from this one more encouraged by what you saw in the second half and fourth quarter, or more disappointed in kind of how the game started in the first half and the defensive effort in the first 24 minutes?
Yeah, no, I'm disappointed. I mean, if we play the last 24, first 24 like we played the last 24, then this is a different conversation. But no, it's disappointing. I mean, we have to learn how to handle having one good game and then starting the other one with the right mindset. I just didn't think we had the effort to sit down and guard the ball, and that's evident when you look at their shooting percentages.
What does it take to kind of get a young team off of that mindset to, after you have a win on Monday, to come back 2 nights later and come out of the gate? So how do you adjust that mindset collectively?
That's a great question. It's, we just have to address it. We got to, we just got to be ready to go. I mean, we're trying to prepare the best way we can with this environment, with all the testing and everything. It's not an excuse. It just is what it is. We just got to be ready to go. I think guys felt a little low energy around the team beforehand, but I thought our start the first 5 minutes was pretty good. It was really when their second unit was the one that carved this apart.
John, go ahead.
Chris, it seemed like in the first half, a lot of layups that the defense was giving up. What kind of breakdowns did you see that just allowed them to get to the rim as much as they wanted? Just
weren't ready on the catch, John. They just beat us on the catch, played quickly with the ball, and we weren't ready to sit down and guard. And, they got to the paint, and then we were on our heels, and they finished with force.
And then in the second half, we had, Holiday's hitting threes. Did you see a lack of recognition from guys in terms of personnel, whether you're helping off of someone and leaving guys open, or how did they keep getting open looks like they did behind the line?
Well, I mean, we had to shrink the paint because they were getting layups. But so that was just kind of a result of what we did in the first half, continue to hurt us in the second half. The two threes that Holiday hit when we had tightened the game back up, we just lost our guy. I mean, he relocated behind us, and just the awareness wasn't there. One of the other ones, we were in the gaps, and they threw it out, and we got a late contest, and we'll live with that one.
Chase, go ahead.
Chris, like the low energy, and like you said, you felt pregame. What do you think is the reason for that? Because it seems like you get a win, D'Lo comes back, and energy should be really high. So why do you think it maybe wasn't?
I don't know, immaturity, not enough business-like approach maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's not like we have a team that's goofing around, but it's just, again, I thought, the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes were okay. I thought we did a lot of, good things that we talked about. Shots were probably not what we wanted. We could have gotten some better shots, but and it was really the second unit. When the second unit came in, they just started driving us, and we just had no answers for them. We even tried zone, and we tried switching. We tried everything at that point in time, but we just didn't have a will. We didn't have a will to guard the ball.
Britt, go ahead.
Chris, is it typical of youth that it's hard to go from an offensive mindset to a defensive mindset, especially if you're primarily an offensive player who performs really well on offense? I mean, it seems like you show them on tape, I'm sure, when they lose their man, and yet they're still losing their man in things that look pretty obvious. But it seems like it's a transition mentally as well as physically that they're not doing.
Absolutely. We got to stay in every single play, and the game is fast, and guys are really good. And if you relax for a minute, you get exposed. And some of that's just I don't know if it's fatigue. I don't think it is. I think it's some of just awareness, just overall awareness.